What's up, y'all? It is now Friday, finally, and today my video is going to be about two different types of things. One of them is going to be people who do things strictly for attention and then get angry about the result. I'm sure we can all guess why I got messaged about that topic. And also, the other topic that I'm going to talk about is girls who care more about their relationships than their children. So first, we'll start with the attention one. I cannot, it really strikes something just in my brain that just makes me completely dumbfounded whenever I see somebody do something for attention and they get angry at the result. It makes me so... even if you're not doing something for attention, you can still get a bad result. But what really makes me irritated is whenever someone does something and, I can remember somebody doing something in school and they ran around bragging about it and people started to make fun of them for it. And then they were like, oh, I regret this. I didn't do this. And, then ran around hollering, whenever people would approach them and be like, hey, did you do this? They would be like, no, I didn't do this. Yes, you did. You just ran around telling all of us. But now that you figured out that we don't like it and, we weren't impressed, no, it never happened. Either it really did never happen from the get-go, or you're embarrassed. If you did something, you did it. I mean, there's no, scooting around that. Especially if, people saw you, you told people, you took pictures, took a video. If you did something, then you did it. Have the balls to just be like, hey, yo, yeah, I did this, because we all do make mistakes. And what people want is a rise out of you whenever you mess up. And, someone points out the fact that you messed up. That's what they want, is a rise out of you. And all these bitches just let it happen. They just let it happen and then they complain. And then people complain about what is going on to them. Like, you caused this. All for some attention. And yeah, you got some attention, didn't you? I can't. And the next thing, women who care more about their relationships, women or men, actually, that care more about their relationship than their children. That just makes me, my head's getting hot. It makes me so angry to think about that. My head is getting hot. Okay? I cannot stand whenever I talk to somebody and, where's your baby daddy? Oh, so-and-so don't like him, so... What do you mean so-and-so don't like him? What is that? I'm not getting. Or, if, a dude gets a girlfriend or whatever, and then she's like, oh, well, I don't like your baby mama, so you're just going to have to pay more attention to me. No. Guess what? It's not about the baby mama or the baby daddy. It's about the baby. And guess what they want? They want both of the parents. Period. And that's what's the best. Especially, if you have two good parents. You don't have to be together to be a good parent. You do not have to be with your baby mama or your baby daddy to be a good parent. You don't. You know what you do got to do? Have a mutual ground where everyone involved loves that child. And when you're involved, when all the adults are involved, the focus is loving that child. I just cannot handle. And, I've seen girls before, need stuff for their children, and their man be like, oh, well, I want to do this, I want to buy this. And guess what gets done? I can't. It just drives me. My freaking face. Okay. It just drives me insane for anybody to put anything above their child. But it drives me even more insane when you just get into a relationship with somebody, male or female, either way it goes, whenever you get into a relationship with somebody, and that affects the way that you're taking care of your child. like, it makes me sick. Your child comes first. Period. Like, people notice also. Like, people do notice, and people talk. So, even if you only have told one person, or if only one person has seen this, don't think that other people ain't going to see. So, you ain't just going to be able to hide behind it forever. You ain't going to be able to hide behind the fact that after he or she goes out and does whatever and comes home and says sorry. And in the midst of you, more than likely, because no decent human being is going to ever want you to put anything above your child. So, if someone just continuously does things to keep you away from your child, I'm kind of unsure as to why you're with them in the first place. Your child comes first, period. And if you don't agree with that, then you ain't no parent. Give them to somebody who wants them. Still not evil.